Hello guys and welcome to my vlog for May 2016. Now it's not going to be like my other vlogs, I just don't have time to be editing this video, so I'm going to just do it on the fly. It is 1:30 in the morning and I have been very busy for the last week, and tomorrow I will be working all day because two of the people that I work with are going down to Wembley for the playoff final to watch Sheffield Wednesday play Hull. Completely understandable, so I have to work all day, and that means that you won't be seeing any video for Saturday apart from this. Sunday, however, I really want to push out at least like one video. Bankrupt Bournemouth, Yeovil Town, it doesn't really matter. Trying to finish them two series at the same time. Do really want to do a Youth Squad Legends before, like a new Youth Squad Legends before we get onto FIFA 17. FIFA 17's I announced on Twitter will be with Crew Alexandra. For the late one in FIFA 16, should I say? For the late one in FIFA 16 that we'll be doing maybe in 2 or 3 weeks' time. Thinking Accrington with Chavez as manager, just like as a really weird series, because Accrington Stanley are much hated rivals from like way back in the day, and Chavez is just a no-no, but two negatives make a positive, so that would be quite cool. And also, like, the best managers are not always the best players, vice versa. So yeah, it's been a tough week so far. It's going to be quite not a busy Saturday because it's going to be quite dead where I work. However, it's going to drag because like there's not going to be a lot in the shop, and I'm there like really early. I mean, I'm pushing it now. Try and get this video out and hopefully get my 8 hours sleep before I'm back at work. Try and get a Bankrupt Bournemouth to you on Sunday. If not, it's a Yeovil Town video. It's one of the two. I've got, I'd say, about 5-6 more episodes of Bankrupt Bournemouth until the end of the season. I did think to myself, look, we could be able to make this more than one season, but you think about it, like, you can't really capture the excitement, the tension of the first season because you've already survived. Hopefully we survive. You've already survived your first season in charge. You expect to do more in the second season because your players should do better. Your players should develop. So it really would be a lot of pressure on me to deliver something that I probably couldn't be capable of. What's the point of doing a second season when you know that in 5 years' time you still wouldn't have won a Premier League trophy? And we don't have 5 years' time to do it, basically. You know how long it takes to edit them videos. Youth Squad Legends is just a bit easier. I mean, like, it still takes a very long time to edit them videos, but it's a little bit easier on me. Yeovil Town, you might have seen it in the last episode, we are getting to grips with this ridiculous legendary difficulty. It's so brutal. And it's so savage at times. That's savage. I try and get Yeovil Town finished around about mid-June. Mid-June would possibly give me enough time to... Because from the start of FIFA 16, I've always been concentrating on two series. Just keep on going like that. I only want to concentrate on one as a FIFA 16 series. Then, of course, Dare to Dream with Djibouti that's been put on the burner for so long now, and I do apologise to anybody who's been waiting for that series. It's not dead. We will finish it. We will get time. I will promise you that for certain. And if it means that the Youth Squad Legends series that I potentially said gets sacrificed for it, yeah, sure. I promised to finish that series before I even thought about the Accrington Stanley series. So that's my priority. I think I have time for both, to be honest. That's why I'm kind of juggling. Pokemon as well. Got a Pokemon live stream. That needs to be finished before Sun and Moon comes out. summer, hopefully, I'm going to spend more time with you because you guys are way more free in the summer if you're in school or just education in general. Last vlog, it was the April one, and I was the April Fools, wasn't I? The night before we'd won the Premier League with Yeovil Town, but it just was terrible. The subs were going up, down because they were deleting what now is classed as active subs. They weren't even inactive subs. It's all changed in a month. Like I did say at the back end of that last vlog that the growth had been really good for the last 2 days. It continued. And we hit 20,000. I thought we were going to hit it within the month. We hit that. Yes, we did. But then we hit 21,000. And then we hit 22,000. And it's just been phenomenal. It's been the best growth that I've had all FIFA 16. And I tell you what, something has changed on YouTube. A lot more. I've got a lot more views coming onto the channel. I've got a lot more new people going, yo, your content is really good. So, whoever's sorted it out on YouTube, thank you very much. I said, look, I know I'm not the biggest, and I know I shouldn't get a lot of limelight, but I deserve my fair share, and you know what? I feel like I feel like I am having my fair share now, and it's really helping the channel. So, thank you very much, whoever you are. Probably never know, but there you go. You're probably just an engineer somewhere that's been paid far less than you actually deserve. So that's all the news for the channel. Big thanks to everybody who's still on Patreon, putting the money through. Look, you guys are really helping me, and one day, that money that I am putting aside, I'm not splashing it about, I am putting it aside, one day, that money is going to come in super useful. This is a good one that I can only talk about in the vlog. You know when I'm doing this, I've got the controller, by the way. You know when I'm doing this, I'm doing a lot of hand actions under the table, and it looks like I'm, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, this looks wrong, bruh. No one's commented about it yet. Obviously, people are now because I've said it. I am really pleased at how my hair's been cut. My mum's a hairdresser, and she just and just whipped me up a sexy ass haircut. Look at that. Really, really plain, but really, really nice. That's what I wanted. And it'll just grow out, and I'll just have a big beard again and long hair like I did a month ago. We've talked about channel. For me, big Man United fan. Mourinho's just come in. Look, if you wanted the channel news, that's it. You can finish the video now. Mourinho's just come in to Man United. I am not very happy at all. Yes, he might bring us some success and some trophies, hopefully a Premier League title, but that's not what my love of the club came from. Well, I mean, I was only 1-2 years old when I made the decision to support this club, and obviously, yes, trophies must have come into it, but my favourite player was Ryan Giggs. It was quick, attacking football. It was really nice to watch, and I had a granddad who, I have a granddad. I sound like something bad has happened to him. No, he's perfectly fine, and he's wonderful. He's a great granddad. Ex-football manager, not like professionally, but really good at a Sunday League level. Got this team promoted twice. Fantastic, and he knows his stuff. When I was growing up, he pointed me in the way like these are really good players. Obviously, I learned a few things about it. We argue so much now. He thinks Mourinho's a great appointment. I'm not too sure. I mean, sometimes, like, only United fans will remember this, but back when Man United won their last Premier League trophy, the team weren't that great. And that season, to me, it's great. It's a great season because we won a trophy, but it's not the one that I remember. It's not the ones that I remember. It's like a great one for me is when Ronaldo ran down the wing at Craven Cottage and scored a goal that basically won us the league. You know, that was the winning because that team, not just because we won the league, that team was fantastic. It was like maybe 1 or 2 years before we won the Champions League last. But it didn't matter because that team was class. That team was so good to watch. And it was like the 99 team, like the 3-3 at the new camp against Barcelona. Dwight York and Andy Cole. You just, I mean, like, the partnership, the beauty of the goal that they scored there. Ow. I knew that was going to happen. Like my room's on a slight slant and I've got like a draw. Can you hear that? That's I've got like a drawer for the keyboard and mouse. And because the room's slightly on a slant and obviously I'm a big guy, the drawer just slightly comes out and I hit my knuckles on the drawer. Not a very nice feeling. So yeah, like I said, Man United won lots of trophies, but I can't remember a lot of the last season that we won it. Simple as. I'll actually, you know what? Even though this season's been terrible, the game where we won Arsenal with youngsters this season. I mean, what a feat that is. Remember, they finished second this season, and we won them with like an under-21. So, well, Memphis played phenomenal. Well, where's he been? I'll take a couple of seasons without trophies to see these youngsters develop. These youngsters can do something. With Mourinho, that's not going to happen. Some of them are going to get sold, the likes of Andreas Pereira. I don't want to say Fosu Mensah because he's so sick. Rashford. With Ibrahimovic, where's he going to play? Rashford's going to play on the wing, and we don't want him to play on the wing. We want him front and centre. We want him to get goals. We want him to feel confident. We want him to become the next Andy Cole. You know? Or the next Van Nistelrooy. You know, just a pure finisher. It's really up to like the people watching this. If you're a Man United fan and you just really want us to win a Premier League title, it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. And people will be like, yeah, we told you, Curtis. He's won us now. Look at the team that he's built. We are phenomenal. Has he done that? He'll never do it the Man United way. He'll never do it the Man United way. He's going to sign big players for big money. That's Mourinho. He'll bring success, but he won't bring it like Ferguson, Busby. He won't try and build a dynasty. So, yeah, I'm just going to try and enjoy the next couple of seasons because we might be in the same shit when he leaves. There was something else that I wanted to talk about. Of course, yes. This month has really hit home how quickly life is going. Lads, if you're still in school, work is going to show you something. Like, not saying don't work, because it's something we should all do and we should all pay our taxes, basically. My mindset. When you're in work, you'll realise how quick the days are going. I am 5 days away from being in work a year, and it just feels like a blink. Time flies, and the thing is, we're taught so quickly that patience is a virtue. Let me just say, patience is an absolute curse. The quicker you learn patience, the quicker your life flies. Like, I was an impatient bugger when I was a kid. And it meant, like, some days would drag so long. So long. If it's really boring now, yeah, maybe like, time drags at work. You don't want time dragging at work. And then as soon as you're home, even if you're doing nothing, it's flying because you're not at work. I remember the day that we moved out of our old house to this house. I was only like 13. I remember laying down looking at the sky and 20 minutes just lasted forever. Because I didn't want it to come. I actually liked the old house. I much prefer this one, obviously. I mean, like, longest I've lived in a house, this one. But it was just like, I'm not going to see this house again. I need to savour it. And I could savour it. I can't now. Because I've learnt how to wait for things. I've learnt how to be patient. And it's like 20 minutes looking at the sky. It wouldn't feel like it did There's sometimes you might feel really upset now, but there was sometimes when my old dog was dying. If you were around back then, it was early on in YouTube, but it was a fantastic dog, really, really good dog that I had since I was 5, and he passed away when I was 20. 15 years for a Springer Spaniel is a really good lifespan, and I knew that the time was eventually going to come, but I couldn't say that anything because I'd learned how to wait. This has been Cutzy. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a like, and I'll see you on Sunday with a video of some sort.